from an undisclosed location in Hollywood, California, it's Wednesdays with Toiley. Tonight, Toiley welcomes, from the adventures of Timmy the Tooth, Timmy the Tooth. One of the leading emotional support animals in the country, Sinkwell the Therapy Roach. Plus, an appearance by John B. deHaas. I'm your host and I'm your announcer, Galpin Ford. And now, let's get those emojis of applause ready for your host of the show. Here's Toiley.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Oh, it's great to be here. Great to be here. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, everybody. So great to be here. Okay. All right, we can turn down the band a little bit. The band is very. Whoever's playing trumpet is really piercing. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wednesdays with Toiley. This is the. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Thank you. This is the first of what will hopefully be a series of me interviewing some of the most famous people in the world. I'm so happy that all of you are here and that all of you decided to join in the fun. It is going to be absolutely fantastic. But it would not be a show, it would not be a Toiley show if I didn't have my co-host. He's sort of the Ed McMahon to my Johnny Carson, John B. deHaas. We're just waiting for him to connect, and hopefully, there he is. Hello there, John.
Hello, Toiley.
How are you, my friend?
I'm good. What's this about this picture not available thing? What's that about?
I didn't do any of the photos, John. That was on the intern.
Okay. We'll have a talk. We'll have a discussion.
We'll have a discussion. Oh wait, Siri is trying to ask a discussion.
Yeah.
So, John, how are you? How's everything in Florida? I heard that you just got locked down.
Yeah, finally. I've been here for 2.5 weeks, but yes,
yeah,
they
the
finally
governor finally said, "Let's lock it down. Let's shut it down."
Exactly.
Thumbs up. Well, you've had 2 weeks of experience above everybody else.
Yeah, so I'm getting ready for the next 4 after this, I guess.
Yeah, I like your shirt.
You like this little late teapot action?
Little late teapot action. Where did you get that shirt?
I bought it on Teespring? What is it?
No,
Thank you.
Teespring.
There we go. That's where I bought it. I've got 4 toys.
Anyway, John, it's been crazy with this whole shutdown thing. It's been nuts.
It has been nuts.
I drove past we can't say the Hollywood Theater downtown. We can't say the old classic name of it anymore.
Oh, okay. No, don't do that.
Yeah, but I drove down, where all the characters hang out?
Yes.
Elmo was wearing a mask, John. That's how bad it's gotten out there.
Really?
I mean, a mask over you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, sure.
A coronavirus mask.
I gotcha. Now look at the right place. I don't want to be out of frame, but...
You're fine. So anyway, I went, John, I think some of those characters at the Hollywood Theater are not licensed characters.
No? You don't think so?
I don't think they're licensed characters. I think, that Elmo, he looks a little off-brand,
Right.
And the Iron Man, it looks like cardboard. It's not metal.
Yeah.
And that Captain Jack Sparrow, woof, he looked really bad.
Yeah.
I think, wait, hold on. I think that actually was Johnny Depp. Anyway!
Was there a Marilyn Monroe lookalike there by chance?
There was a Marilyn Monroe lookalike. She was beautiful, spot on. I thought it looked like Marilyn Monroe.
Awesome. Are you nervous about this friend I was telling you about, this surprise?
No, I don't know. You keep, for ladies and gentlemen, for weeks, John has been saying, I have a surprise for you. I have a surprise for you. I have a surprise for you. And he hasn't told me anything about it. And apparently, you waited till the very first episode of Wednesdays with Toiley.
Yeah, because why not? Get off with a bang. Well, long story short, I got an email
Yeah.
from an undisclosed recipient. And I was like, who is this? And I'm reading the email, and I was like, wait a second, this guy sounds familiar. And then we start corresponding back and forth. And long story short, hold on, let me get him. He's over here.
Oh, jeez.
Hi,
Who is this?
I'm Sebastian.
Sebastian?
Yeah. You don't know me.
Lufa's old roommate, Sebastian?
Yes. We went down to the pier, and I went to swim with the whales. I come back, no loofah.
You wound up in Florida.
What's that?
You wound up in Florida.
Well, yeah, I had to walk here. I used to be real muscly, but not so much.
I
See my
see.
shirt?
Oh, I like your sticker. It's weird that you said you liked my shirt, but your mouth didn't move. It was very strange.
I'm also a ventriloquist. John's been showing me how to dab. You want me to show you?
I would love to. Dabbing is very important.
Dab.
Yep, that's about as good as how John does it.
Yeah.
Right there.
Okay.
Well, Sebastian, what are your plans now that you're for anybody who doesn't know, if you haven't heard our Christmas album, Lufa told a story about Sebastian, his roommate.
That's me.
And apparently Sebastian washed ashore in Florida.
No, I washed ashore in California, and then I drove all the way to Florida.
You sound like you smoke 6 packs a day.
Shut up. Anyway.
Very rude.
So basically, I need to find this Lufa character because all my stuff is in his apartment.
Oh, yeah, I think that's long gone. And it's quarantine. He's sheltered in place. I think that's it.
That's all I got.
I want to know what those gestures mean.
Hold on, let me get John here.
Okay.
So that was Sebastian. Remember
Ladies
him?
and gentlemen, the debut of Sebastian.
I know.
I will have to say, can I say something, John?
Yes.
The puppetry, the lip sync was actually pretty good. He talked a lot better than I thought he was going to talk.
Puppetry? What are you talking about, puppets?
Well, I just mean he talked a lot better than I mean, he spent hours and days in the ocean,
Well, yeah, he had a lot of salt water in his mouth.
Yeah, but he did pretty good.
Yeah. Surprise!
I am shocked, and Lufa is going to be even more shocked.
Yeah, they're going to have some words. They're going to discuss.
Do you think Sebastian could join us on Sunday for the Sunday Squad?
I don't see. Well, we're locked down now, so now he's stuck here. He can't go anywhere.
Perfect. He's going to host the whole hour. Okay.
No, that I don't know about.
Oh, all right. Well, John, I got to get moving to our first guest. Are you going to hang out for the whole show?
We'll see about that.
Oh, jeez. All right, fine. Yeah, remember how on the Tonight Show, Ed McMahon would leave after the very beginning? Sebastian.
Yeah?
Do you remember that in the Tonight Show? Ed McMahon would go,
right.
All right, I announced you. You're on your own, Johnny.
Oh, Sebastian's waiting.
I got to get to my first guest, John.
Okay.
It was great talking to you. Goodbye, Sebastian.
Bye, Toiley.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that was John B. deHaas. Now, I need to make sure that my first guest is ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome my first guest was the star of the show, The Adventures of Timmy the Tooth, which aired on Nickelodeon and Nick Jr. and home video units around the world. Would you please welcome Timmy the Tooth? Timmy! Hello, Timmy. Timmy looks like Timmy's having a little bit of connection trouble. I can hear you, buddy, but you're not moving much.
I am? Uh-oh. What do I have to do?
There you go. You synced in. Hello, Timmy.
Oh, hello, Toiley. Great to be here.
It is absolutely a pleasure to get to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Well, Timmy, I have to say that, your show was a huge influence on millions and millions of people around the world. And it's just an honor to actually have you here on the show.
Oh, it's great to be here. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. Yep, it just took a little bit at the beginning, but now it's all good.
Ah, that's great. I like being connected. It's good. And I love adventure. Of course,
You do
it's kind
love
of hard
adventure.
to. It's kind of hard to have adventures when you're stuck at home.
Well, I wanted to ask you. I mean, it's been so long since we've seen you. What has Timmy the Tooth been up to since your show went off the air?
Well, home video only has a shelf life of a little while, and yeah, it was kind of tough. Showbiz is tough, and I've been kind of living in a box for a few years, and had a little bit of time in rehab, as like most children's stars do, and
Oh my gosh!
yeah, and Brush and I, we kind of went through some ups and downs. We broke up, and then we got back together again, and
Oh,
then we broke up and got back together again. But I'm happy to say we're quarantined together, and it's working out pretty good.
oh, that is great. So you, I was going to ask where Brush is, but I guess he's there with you.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, he's at the market.
Oh,
Yeah, we only go one at a time now because
nice.
social distancing and distance socializing and that whole sort of thing. Yeah.
Have you ever had any experience being sort of quarantined or isolated like we all have to be now?
Yeah, I know what that's like. Yeah,
You
I've been
do.
in a box. I've been in a box for like 15 years.
Oh, I just meant I seem to remember an episode of your show where you came down with a sickness, sort of.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I had the itchy polka dots. It was the episode called
The
"Brush in the
itchy polka
Stone."
dots.
Yeah, and Mr. Wisdom had to read
Wow.
me a story, and I just had to rest. And but I got better, and now I'm immune to the itchy polka dots.
That is good news. That is good news.
I just noticed something, Toiley.
What's that?
We kind of look alike.
We
If you
do
had a
look
bow
alike. You know
tie,
what? I have often been mistaken for you.
if you had a bow tie and some eyebrows, maybe
No.
you could be my
Yeah,
doppelganger.
You're doing things with your eyes that I wish I could do.
Yeah. Can you hear them?
Those are some of the noisiest eyes I've ever heard.
That's right. It's like you can hear my thoughts.
Yeah. Do you know what? I can
Yeah.
I don't have eyelids, but I can wink. You want to see me wink?
Yeah, show.
Okay, here we go. There you go.
Brilliant.
So now I also want to know, that I have a friend named Pasty, and
You do?
he's not here, but I heard that he auditioned years ago to be on Timmy the Tooth, and wasn't maybe, it was his first audition. He didn't do that well.
Yeah, and I think he forgot to wear deodorant, and that's kind of a hard thing to try and get them on the show. But we had a character named Johnny Paste.
Johnny Paste.
Yeah, Johnny Paste, and he was a tough guy, but kind of a nerd too.
He was a real tough guy, huh?
Tough guy nerd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tough guy nerd. All tough guys are secretly nerds deep down.
Yeah. Including you, right?
That's what I would say. Excuse me?
Nothing. Nothing.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Anyway.
It's a sunny day. I was just going to say it's a sunny day here in Flossmoor Valley.
How is everybody there? Since we haven't seen anybody in a long time, but how is everybody in Flossmoor Valley?
Yeah, well, Miss Flossie's doing her thing. She's a wrestler and she's doing good. Bubbles Gum, she moved back to New York, and so she's right back in the epicenter.
Oh boy.
And Johnny Paste and I, we play bocce ball once in a while. So that's fun. And of course, me and Brush, we've had some ups and downs, but we're back together. Yeah.
That is so good to hear, because when I announced that you were going to be on the show, we immediately got questions about you and immediately got questions about Brush, and everyone wants to. It's good to know that you're both getting along and everything's good.
Yeah. Brush is good. He's he's doing his thing. He's great. And we do a lot of wrestling together and imagining things, because we're wrestlers. That we've been trying to get on the circuit. But things are good. Things are good.
Fantastic.
Yep. You like my bow tie?
So, what can we expect from Timmy the Tooth in the future?
Well, we are trying to digitize our home videos for purchase eventually. Maybe somehow we'll get streaming service to take care of us, because I know there's a lot of fans out there that would love to see the whole series, because who's got a VHS player anymore?
Yeah, not me.
Yeah. So we want to digitize them so you can see them. Yeah, because a lot of the
Fantastic.
want to see what they were watching when they were kids. Yeah.
Right.
And
you were also, there was also a clip of your show in American Pie 2.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, the guy was watching the show.
How did that come about?
I have no idea. And you know what? They still owe me money. They still owe me money for that.
What?
They can't just use my likeness and not pay me, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
you gotta track that down. You gotta get your agent to get on that.
Yeah. I mean, how can I afford both my houses, you know? I am a bicuspid, so I have a home on both coasts. Did you get that? Should I read it?
I got it.
You got it. Okay.
No, it's okay. I got it. It's all good.
Well, I just want to make sure.
It's all good. No, I think everybody got it. Well,
let's hope so.
You don't have any sort of social media presence, I guess, for people to, you have sworn, you're one of the few Hollywood stars that has sworn off social media. Yeah, well, you know how Johnny Carson, when he quit, he just laid really low, and that's kind of what I've been doing. Just kind of, showbiz takes a lot out of you. And so, but I'm going to do some more stuff, I think. I feel like I'm ready to get back into the swing. And I've been playing some music because I love adventure. Nothing better to me than a journey down to the ocean floor or a close encounter with a dinosaur. Oh, yeah. Woo! You still got it. I don't know why you're laying low. You should be in every movie right now.
Ah, thank you, Toiley. You're the best. I guess my eyes do look a little creepy. Somebody said my eyes look creepy.
It's just the noise.
The noise? Those are like my thoughts.
If I had that noise in my head all day, it would drive me crazy.
I'll try not to blink so much then.
No. It's you blink. Listen, you gotta blink.
Yeah, well, I had
Timmy, we're gonna
therapist
up here.
Oh, you are.
You have a therapist.
Look, it's Brush. Look, it's Brush, everybody. He's not social distancing.
Oh, Brush!
Hey, Brush, did you go to the store?
Gosh.
Yeah, did you wash your hands? Oh, I guess he's got to go wash. I don't think he has hands. That's going to be weird.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's weird. Anyways. Boy, thanks for having me on, though.
Of course, Timmy. I will have you back again in the future. You are I'm a huge fan, and it was a pleasure talking to you.
Oh, great to talk to you, Toiley. Well, I guess I'm going to say goodbye.
All right.
Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen,
everybody.
Timmy the Tooth.
Okay, come on, Brush. Let's go wash our hands.
There you go. There's Timmy the Tooth, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot believe it. And Brush showed up as well. Unbelievable. Woof. Oh my gosh. What an amazing, amazing time. Well, we got to move on to our next guest, ladies and gentlemen. I'm super excited. These are challenging times. These are challenging times we're living in right now. So I wanted to bring in a bit of an expert. Not only is there a shortage of face masks, but there's also a shortage of dogs and cats as emotional support animals. So please welcome my guest, one of the leading emotional support animals in the country, Sinkwell the Therapy Roach.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Of course. Thank you for being on the show.
I will say, does it not bother anyone that Timmy the Tooth has done social distancing with the rest of the teeth from the mouth?
That is, well, I can't, I was going to make a joke about a certain state, but I'm not going to.
Yes, I know. I decided to leave it for your viewers to fill in the blank.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Brush, actually, I can talk about it now because he's no longer a patient, but he used to be. It used to be, his name is actually Brush, but he had a stutter.
oh, he had a stutter. So
Yeah,
it's
true.
brush.
Yeah. Normally,
And
I
it's a
don't mention my clients, but, I'm not a real doctor, so who cares?
Well, I think even after they're not your patients anymore, you still have to honor that patient-doctor code.
Okay, good to know.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Well, you must be, in this day and age, you must be busy off the charts. You must have people lined up to use your services.
Well, yeah, it is true. The humans require a lot of emotional support because they are weak. And that is why I'm here, because there are not as much dogs or cats to be available. And I don't really think the other animals help with their mental health,
Oh, how is a cockroach uniquely positioned to help with somebody's mental health?
Well, a therapist and a cockroach, we both live off other people's crap, I guess.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and also, roaches, we don't get sick. We don't need therapy. We are very neutral in such a way,
Now, because you're a roach, do you just go outside? You're not sheltering in place and all that kind of stuff?
Well, I mean, to set a good example, we do social distancing. Some of us stay under the toilet and some of us stay under the stove.
I got it.
I would say it's a perfect time. Not that I am interested in other people's misery, of course, but I myself have looked death directly in the face,
What, really?
Yeah, here, I'll show you. Hang on.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh no.
Yeah.
That's like having a loaded gun.
Well, I like to live on the edge of the counter.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, let me ask you this. Maybe you can help. I mean, I know, you charge hundreds and hundreds of dollars for your services, and we're not going to give things away for free, but what is something right now that people could do to kind of calm themselves? Because I tell you, I went out yesterday because I had to go get food. I'm not going to sit around here all day. And there's people out there and they're all worried and they're all scared. What's something they could do right now to kind of relax a little bit?
That is a lot to unpack. So just to be clear, a roll of toilet paper does not just sit around all day?
No, I do not. I roll places.
I see. And
I don't have legs.
What does a roll of toilet paper eat, if I may ask?
A lot of crap. Like you said, a lot of crap.
Very good, very good.
To put it politely.
Yeah, it's fine. What was the question?
The question is, what is one thing, like there's a lot of humans that are watching right now.
Yeah.
What is one thing they could do to kind of take the stress and anxiety of this COVID-19 away for at least a little while?
Well, you could crawl under the sink. That is very helpful. I would say be a glutton. Infest your refrigerator. Eat your feelings. Blame your mother. Things like that.
Okay. I don't know about all that. But you know what? It's funny. You said
I'm trying to help you.
Pardon me?
Now you go.
Okay. You said crawl under the sink, and I immediately thought of that movie, A Christmas Story, where the little brother is so upset and he crawls and hides under the sink because he's so upset. And I think you may have something there. I think that might be a good thing. For years I lived under the sink.
Yeah, well, what do you think? I think I made these things up. This is science.
No, I was just reinforcing what you were saying. That's all.
No, I appreciate that. Yeah, of course, certainly. Under the sink, that's a thing. Everyone has emotional troubles, and you cannot police yourself, and you should talk to other people. Communication is key. Mainly for the human beings, because they are weak. But it is nonetheless something very important to expound on your feelings and do not bottle it up inside,
Exactly.
Yeah.
You bottle it up inside, you explode like a can of Raid or something.
Yeah, that's right. Is that a crack?
No, it wasn't I'm just saying, like it. Never mind. It doesn't matter.
I see. So, as like you, for instance, you are a national personality. I am usually not in front of the camera, and no Dr. Phil, of course, but why do you think you need to be in front of the cameras?
Why do I? Well, I mean, here's how I look at it. I have this talent, and I must share this talent with the world.
I see.
If I just sit idle, I'll go crazy. I have this talent, and I got to share it with the world.
I see, and the talent would be
Performing, acting, entertaining the masses.
Yes, and the masses would be
The 24 people watching.
Yes, very good. That as long as you are feeling successful in your life, that is important. Oh, look, Julie agrees. She says you must. You must.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, well, I support you in your delusions of self-importance. Good for you.
Delusions? Okay, all right. Well, listen, you don't have to be insulting about it.
No, I was meaning it in a very positive way.
Okay.
Your success.
That's the clinical, you're using clinical terms, delusions of whatever you said.
Exactly, yes.
I see.
But I appreciate the platform here. It's very nice to talk to you. And hoping we are together helping mankind.
Well, let me ask you this. Again, you said you don't really talk about patients, but then you went ahead and talked about Brush. Maybe no names, but what was the most troubled person who came in to use your help? What was their issue?
Well, I can't use the actual name. His code name was Lufa's roommate. And Sorry?
Go ahead.
I cannot confirm or deny. Although he did look like he was a part of the Stockholm Syndrome, I will say.
Yes.
But especially the little ropes around his wrist. What is that? Very concerning. He should call someone immediately.
He looked like someone who spent a lot of time in youth ministry. That's what he kind of looked like. Oh, there's one more.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh, God, Dramamine. So I have had people in finance. I've had people in show business. I've had political people, and everyone needs some help. I had a proctologist I called Anus Behaven. I had someone who had an eating disorder. He called Chunky Marinetta.
Oh no.
I had a deviant I called Star of the Cosby Show, who is now in prison. Many people,
Okay, all right. Well, that's maybe I asked a little bit too much. Now, Sinkwell, if people wanted to use your services, is there some place online they could go to follow what you're doing and everything?
Yeah, most certainly. I can be found at Sinkwell, or I am currently infesting the home of Michael Paul, so he is at Michael Paul Live.
Excellent. Well, Sinkwell, it was an absolute pleasure.
Thank you, Mike.
You know what? I think you could be the next Dr. Phil. I mean, what is he doing? He's not helping anybody. You could help people. So maybe in a few weeks we'll have you back on.
Thank you. You are America's sweetheart, and you are true Hollywood royalty.
Well, thank you so much. Sinkwell, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Sinkwell.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what a show we've had today. We just had a wonderful time. And I hope you've had a wonderful time too. Did you like this? Did you like this little format? Because I would like to do it more, is what I'm saying. I would like to do it every single week. I don't know if we'll do it next week, but we'll see. I got to see if I can get some guests. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap it up for today. You have been an absolutely amazing audience. I would like to thank my guests. Let's see some applause emojis for my guests. Timmy the Tooth, Sinkwell, the Therapy Roach, my good friend John B. deHaas, my announcer Galpin Ford. Thank you, Galpin.
You're welcome.
And, of course, you for tuning in. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I love you. Remember, if you're going to sneeze, do a dab. so you sneeze into your elbow and you don't spread your dirty, dirty germs to everybody else. You guys are all wonderful. Good night, good night, good night, good night. Gotta go.